So much love. I can't handle it. I gotta make some room up here because I'm gonna do some athletic feats.
Do a backflip.
Bring your extra love or it's an athletic feat. I didn't. I want to mix it up today. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Alright, that's just warming up my voice. Awesome! Everybody is amazing! So, my name's Aaron Owens. I go by the name Aaron Applecore as well. And some people are like, slow that down. So, Aaron Applecore. So, if I look really awkward up here, don't feel bad for me. Just like let it settle in and be like, ooh. Ooh. Hey, I feel so embarrassed with this guy right now. And you can feel embarrassed for me because I'm not going to. So that makes me feel awesome. Okay, so I'm going to give you the secret to happiness. First of all, you're amazing and you're lovely and I love you and you're awesome. And I'm so glad that you're a person and that you live on this earth. So secret to happiness, this is how comedians stay funny. Okay, you get up in the morning, you do a cheer, go. Aaron Applecore, you're amazing, believe it before anyone tells you otherwise. And then you make sure that you get really energetic, okay? And you even have to do calisthenics if you have to, not calisthenics, but calisthenics. So you just get real high, okay? All right, stretch it out a little bit. Oh. And then you gotta make up some dances. Just start doing a dance and then give it a name. Okay, so I started doing this dance, and I call it the Betty Spaghetti. That's for all those 11-year-old girls 20 years ago. Betty Spaghetti. Yeah, so the whole reason that I did all those amazing feats that you just saw me do there and showed you all my cool dances, because the stories I'm about to tell you, you will be shocked. You'll be shocked knowing that a man who could do such amazing things would have such stories. So I'm 29 years old, and I'm very single, and that's not like trying to drop to get anybody to go out with me, but it's more just, I gotta laugh at myself, because I came here from Florida about 2 years ago, right? And things were going really good, having a lot of friends, and I'm like a big brother to everybody, and they love me, and they think that I'm like that guy who's fun and loves them and they're right. And then, so I was seeing this girl for about 5 weeks, and then when she found out that we were going out, she broke up with me. Yeah, that actually happened. I was seeing this girl, and she didn't know for 5 weeks that we were going out, and I was like, hey, can I take you out? She's like, yeah. And I was like, what happened last night? Why didn't you show up? We were supposed to go hiking. And she's like, oh, you mean you like me? I'm like, yeah. She's like, I didn't think you had any intentions. I was like, yes, I was very intentional with you. She's like, but you're like a good friend. I'm like, I know. Oh, I know. She's like, you're big brother to me. I'm like, no. No, I'm like big brother to everybody else. 0 for 1. Aaron, 0. The world won? I don't know who's winning there. We're still really good friends, so that's awesome, but that's exactly what's going on. We're good friends. So it's like this big bubble right here. It's like, Aaron, friend zone. So then I figured, you know what? 0 for 1, I'm going to go for this again. So my friend calls me up and he's like, hey, Aaron, I know this girl. She's real cute. She's a good Republican. I'm like, well, sign me up. I mean, this is easy. No, not really. I was like, okay, and I was about to be like, yes, like, let's just make it happen. It doesn't matter. And then I was like, oh, wait. Before I ask you anything, is she like 36 and have 3 kids and like all this kind of stuff? He's like, no. Okay, good. Just gotta make sure. And so what ends up happening is I see her. Everything's good. He tells her, he's like, hey, I know this good church-going guy, and he used to play basketball, so he's tall. She's like, he's tall? Okay. And he's in my comedy group. She's like, so he's funny? She's like, yeah. And I'm like, dude, if all I gotta be is tall and funny, I can do that sleeping with my eyes closed. I'm like, This is gonna be easy. Yes. Dude, I'm 0 for 1. I think this is great, man. I'm 29 years old. I'm single, but this is gonna happen. So I call her up, and things are all going good, and then she's like, well, I'm moving on Thursday, but then we can maybe hang out afterward. I'm like, well, I'm gonna help you move then, because I'm a good guy. That's what I do. I help people move. So I show up. First time I meet this girl is like a little blind date, I guess. I guess a date to move. I don't know. So I help her move, and so things are going good for a couple weeks, and then I actually I'm like, hey, let's just not help you move anymore. She buys us pizza and everything, and I'm like, how about I take you out? Can I take you out? She's like, sure. So I'm thinking, yes, awesome. This is Valentine's Day too. This really happened. A week and a half ago. It's amazing. Wow. And I'm like, okay. She's like, and then 2 hours later, I get this text. It was like, hey, Aaron, so were you asking me out as a friend? Or I'm like,
It's Valentine's Day.
no, I wasn't asking you out as a friend. I was talking about a date. You know, where you dress up and you go to the restaurant and I pull the chair out for you and hold your hand and stare at each other. I don't want to be your friend. I have 734 friends. I don't need another friend. Oh, so I was thinking in my head, but on the text I was like, hey, that's cool. Yeah, for sure. We'll be friends. But in my head I'm like, oh Lord, what is happening right now? And so my friends are like, Aaron, I'm telling them the story, and they're like, you have to move. That's automatic friend zone. You made her pizza. That's automatic friend zone. You can't help a girl move. That's what friends do. And I was like, what do you mean that's what friends do? He said, who helped her move? I was like, all her friends. 0 for 2 in Colorado. So you know what ends up happening, right? You get desperate. And I'm like, golly. I mean, it didn't really hurt my heart, but it hurt my head. You know? Because I'm like, dang, golly, we're supposed to hook up. That's the only reason we can do each other. This guy, and I'm tall, I'm still funny, I didn't change. I mean, I think I'm funny. I did make a lot of jokes. They were really good. So, what ends up happening is, I get kind of desperate and weird. Any of you guys know what that's like? You know, when you're single and you're like, yeah, I kind of want to get together with a girl or at least impress somebody so that she smiles at me or something, make me feel good about myself. Oh Lord. So I end up getting together with this group of friends, and there's this girl there. She's real cute. You know, she's nice. She's over 5'5", so she's tall. I'm 6'6", so she's a little bit taller. So this is good news. And I'm like, when I actually hug her, she's not smelling my armpits. So I think this is solid. Okay. But it was terrible, guys, because my head is man, I gotta impress this girl, and I'm making all these jokes that are dad jokes, and I'm embarrassing myself so bad. I know I'm embarrassing myself as I'm doing it, and I'm trying to show off. I'm resorting to middle school tactics, which never worked in the first place, but you can just handle it. You didn't die the next day, so I'm figuring, well, just at least I'll try that. I can at least cope with that. So I'm I always go back to the thing. I'm telling all of my feats yeah, at work, sometimes I kick ceilings. I'm real flexible. Watch. See how flexible I am? I can do splits. Oh gosh. Woo. I don't know if that was impressive to any of you, but I hope so. Does it hurt? Okay. And I'm at the movie theater, and I'm man, I gotta impress this girl. I'm so bad, and I'm embarrassing myself so much. But there'll be pictures of Brad Pitt or Tom Cruise or old school people, the movie posters. And I'm all girls think those guys are awesome. So I run over the poster and I'm look, I'm not that guy. Look at my jeans, they're rolled up just like that guy. 0 for 3. Aaron, what's happening? I can't believe it. You're single still, what's going on? So that's just my lot in life is I try really hard and it doesn't work. But one of my mottos in life is keep on trying and just have fun. So that's really all. I don't have anything else to say. I can do some dances up here and stuff, but you're all loved. You're amazing. My name's Aaron, Apple Corp, whatever. Way to go. Thank you.